Okay students, in the first video I explained you about the briefing about your first 12th class physics chapter, that is electrical charges and fields. And now I am going to start your first heading of this chapter. Since in the first video I explained you the briefing why we study this chapter, so I am coming straight to the main first heading of this chapter, from which the course is on and the questions in the examination of CBSE will be asked on this topic. First I will give you the lecture on video, and then the concern note I will show you in the copy, okay, later on. The first heading is electrical charges and fields. So what are electrical charges? As I told you, the birthplace of electrical forces are atoms. There are many kind of particles. The main are the protons, positively charged. The charge, you know, I am not going to give you the value of proton charge. Everybody knows from 10th class, 9th class, the charge on proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. What is the mass of that? Everybody knows, 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. What is neutron? Everybody knows, neutral particle, there is no charge at all. And what is the mass? Little bit heavier than the proton. The proton mass was 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27. The mass of neutron is little bit higher, 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Now come to the third particle of the atom. As everybody knows, it was in orbit, and in the physics chapter I will confine it to the orbit, and that is the charge is 1 minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Everybody knows. And the mass is little bit lighter, much lighter than proton and neutron, that is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg. Okay, now come to the charges. There are two kind of charges. Positive charges is proton, and the negative charges is what? That is electron. Okay, now I'm going further. What are the properties of charges? According to NCERT, the first property is additive property. What is additive property? As you know, in the basic arithmetic of maths, there are two numbers, +2 and -1. Then what will be the sum? Everybody knows, +2 -1. That is simple mathematics. That is 1. The same rule will be applied to the charge. When we will add the charges, suppose the particle has charge 10 coulomb, another particle has charge -2 coulomb, then the total charge will be 10 coulomb minus 2 coulomb, that would be the 8 coulomb. So this is the first property. What is the first property? I told you, additive property of charges. That is, charges can be added just like the numbers can be added. This is the first property. It is the basic thing. So no deep is required. And what is present in the notes, I will tell you when I will tell you all the three properties of charges, among which first one I have explained to you. Now come to the second one. Second one is your quantization of charge. Quantization of charges are a bit different. So according to the statement of this, the charges are the always quantized. What is the meaning of quantize? I will explain you in the notes, but come to the statement. Charges on any body is always an integral multiple of charge on an electron. What is the source of charge? I told you earlier in the briefing on the first video, and also mentioned in this second video, that the charges are always either from proton, which is positive, was in atom, either from electron, which also is in atom. The birthplace of charge is always atom, I told you earlier. So come to this second property, that is quantization of charges. Quantization of charges means the charges on any body can be an integral multiple of charge on an electron. So students, you can ask why you are not taking, suppose a body is positive, then what is the need of electron? Because electron is negative and the body is positive, then how is it possible a positive body can be due to the negative charge? I told you, suppose a body loses a electron, then what it will happen? The loss of minus charge will bring it positive. So the positive is due to the electron, and where it goes, it makes them negative. So again, the negative charge is also due to the electron, and the positive charges is also due to the electron. So these two property I will show in the first page of this notes I am going to attach to you. Now see this, guys.